Exiled Opinions urges you to drink responsibly. We do not condone underage drinking nor driving while drunk. We do not encourage you to take part in the Rotten Tomatoes drinking game and or any of the consumption of alcohol that our hosts and guests partake in. We're idiots. Please discontinue usage if any of the following side effects takes place: dizziness, blackouts, vomiting, nausea, passing out, or your friend drawing genitals on your face. We are not responsible for damage to any of your organs, and you should not be trying to keep up under any circumstances.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your favorite Saturday night drinking game. It's time for the Rotten Tomatoes drinking game, ladies and gentlemen. How the hell's it going, Pete? Joining us back again.
Hey now.
Hey there.
Hey.
And as always, my lovely assistant Doku, who will be stripping for money before, during, and after the show.
I do that just for fun. The money is appreciated, though.
The money is appreciated, as is your viewership, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be periodically spamming a what the hell is it called? Streamlab link throughout the show. And then, Pete, if you want to spam the link to wherever people can donate for you as well, you may do so. But tonight's going to be a good show, I think.
Damn well better be.
Damn well better be. Ladies and gentlemen, Doku has never seen The Dark Crystal. He doesn't know what it's about. At all.
Yeah, I'm an uncultured swine.
You've seen it though, Pete, right? Many moons ago.
Yeah, I grew up on it. I mean, it was one of the movies when you were a kid. Seminal movie.
Yeah,
Created by Jim Henson.
I wore my VHS copy out. My dad had to go buy like three copies of it on VHS because I kept wearing it out.
Yeah, it was great film. I mean, it really stands the test of time as well. Something about practical effects and puppetry.
Yeah.
Gives it long legs.
Yeah. It's a timeless movie. Like, you can look at the effects, and the effects have not aged like at all. It's held up really well across. Like, they still used all the same techniques apparently in the Netflix series.
Yeah, when it comes to practical effects and puppetry and standing the test of time, that's the same thing I always say about the original John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, to this day, that puppet work still gives me fucking chills.
The one that still creeps me out is that head. That head will always fuck with me.
Oh god, the spider head thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to give it to John Carpenter. Like, well done, dude. Well done.
Good. All right. So, fellas, how do we want to go about this one?
We're gonna do
what are the
audience
rules?
reviews.
Whichever. Like, what do we want to do? Do we want to do audience reviews? Do we want to do critic reviews? What rules do we want to put in place other than, bots and shills?
Oh, I haven't seen the movie, so I'll leave setting up the rules up to you two. But personally, fuck the critics. I say we go with the audience.
Okay. How about you, Pete? What do you think?
I'm gonna back up what Doku said. I think fuck the critics, man. They're scumbags.
But then you see now that's just making me want to like showcase them even more and monetize our haters, and just be like, look at these dumbasses.
And then we'll have the Hollywood Reporter come and copyright claim our video. Oh wait, they can't. We don't have monetization because fuck YouTube.
Here's a good one from Glenn Weldon, NPR. I just want to read this little snippet quick. Understand, The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is never anything less than impressive. But entrusting so much of the story to puppets incapable of adequately executing its emotional demands, the series winds up feeling strangely empty. Oof.
Oh, that just goes against what we were just saying. I think that is bullshit.
Here's
I
another
haven't even
one.
seen the movie and I'm calling bullshit.
Oh my god, here's another one. There are real pleasures to be had watching beautiful puppets running, kissing, and poking each other's eyes out, but the Dark Crystal is in such a hurry to create a splash, it plunges off the deep end too soon. Oof. Yeah, let's
should we just call both of those a drink? Just start the night off right.
it just started off with a shot of something, folks. Should probably take some water. Those will be your primer shots. Just some water.
Stay hydrated, people.
Stay hydrated. I'm very much underhydrated, so if I get fucked up about 10 minutes in, that's just my own fucking fault, right?
Yeah, no one to blame but yourself.
So I guess we'll do audience score. And what rules do we want to put in place other than, the usual bots and shills double shots?
Well, I have a feeling Puppet is going to be coming up a lot, and since I hyped up John Carpenter's The Thing, anytime somebody shit talks the use of puppetry or practical effects, that's a drink.
All right, Pete, what do you want to add?
I think anytime the word Henson comes up, the name Henson.
Oh, these are really good predictions, you guys. These are really good predictions. Let me see if I can't share this window. All right.
Oh, we're going to be starting off strong. I can already see it.
Let me. All right. Yeah. This is good enough, right? This is good enough. So we'll do audience score. I guess we'll just jump right into it, huh? Huh?
Might as well.
Oh, first one off the bat from Amanda R. 5 stars. Stunning, of the utmost quality. A massive amount of work was put into this masterpiece and it shows. I wish I could keep watching, but I ran out of episodes to watch.
I know that's a drink for some reason. I just don't know what.
What do you think, Pete?
I don't know. I'd say drink because that's corny.
Drink for
There we go.
corny?
Corny.
Drink for corniness? I would almost hazard to say drink for dick sucking. Like, she got the whole cock down her throat and balls on that one. It's just like all at once. Like, oh.
Like Lex Luger.
Yeah.
The total package.
Exactly. So that's definitely a drink, ladies and gentlemen. My fucking God. What did I get myself into tonight?
The same thing we do every night.
Try to take over the world?
Drunkenly so.
Drunkenly so. Oh, and on the private chat here, guys, I threw the link to the Rotten Tomatoes thing.
Oh yeah, I've got it up.
Okay. Who wants to take the next one? Because this
Pete,
is.
why don't you go ahead and take your pick of the proverbial litter that we have here.
Let's see what we got here.
This is gonna be something.
Okay, I like this one here. A spectacular vision, a faithful and worthy successor to the original film. Jim Henson would be proud.
Oh, for fuck's sake! That's 3 shots, guys. That's 3 shots on this one. Good. This is about 5 or 6 shots worth of Jim Beam in this Sprite. So I'm just gonna drink the whole fucking thing.
Oh boy. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. What do we got here? Oh God, what is this?
All these 5 stars. My God. I can feel my dick shriveling away looking at all these 5-star reviews.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to the bottom of the page. Arco A. Spoiler-free review. I discovered the movie as a young kid back in the 80s. I was expecting the kind of treatments old shows that are put back on the screens usually receive, and I was very pleasantly surprised. It felt magical and adventurous. The puppetry is really amazing, and I got involved with pretty much all the characters.
Fucking God.
I was worried Trevor Jones wasn't there for the music, but the score is really nice and add to the overall quality of the show. Every episode is very well balanced, and the story and general universe blend very well with the 1982 movie. I would say the CG was a bit overused for some parts. It got me out of some scenes. This is the only thing I say could be improved. Be improved. God, I really felt the passion of all the people involved in the show. It made me feel joy, and I'm thankful for all of them for that. I hope the best for this show. Well, I'm thankful you wrote that review because I'm guessing that's at least 3 drinks.
I'm not putting on the dick sucking qualifier because it seemed like he was being really genuine with it.
It did. So,
But at the same
but
time,
that's still 3 drinks.
at the same time, it was just cheesy as fuck.
Yeah,
Taryn
that was.
Marine says CG heresy. Yes, heresy indeed. I've just thrown out our Streamlabs link. If you guys would like to help out the show and donate, it's there. If you don't want to help out, don't worry about it. But I'll be spamming it in the chat periodically. I'm gonna say 2 drinks on this one.
I'll settle for 2.
What do you think, Pete? Consensus?
Oh yeah, let's do 2 because you guys drink like crazy.
Yeah, we're already 2 sheets to the wind.
5 drinks, 10 drinks, 22 drinks. These drinks are out of control.
Listen to Pete. He's already slurring his speech. Or is that the CBD helping? Is that the CBD helping?
I've got no C. I've been out. I'm out of that stuff.
Are you? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was
it's been
actually gonna pick
brutal.
some up next week, I think, cause I heard it's supposed to help with like joint pain and shit.
Yeah, joints do help with pain.
Joint.
I see what you did there.
I
The
see what
pain
you
of
did
being
too.
alive.
Here's just the dumbest one I've seen in a long time. The bottom of page 2, Niels O. 5 stars, 15 hours ago. Damn, so real and lively. There's no punctuation. Spurring his sleech. Taryn Marine. Is it spurring his sleech? Mad Dodge, you absolute prick. Haters. Just hating on how bad the Dodgers are. I was
Pete,
gonna.
do you want to go next, or do you want me to?
Oh no, you go right ahead.
All right, I'm gonna read the one right above. Damn, so real and lively. Brilliantly done. Wow, wow, wow. The attention to detail and integration of puppetry with modern FX is beyond expectations. This will be a smash hit for Netflix. Well done.
This was definitely dick sucking. This couldn't be any more disingenuous if he tried. Like you can smell the disingenuousness.
Well, we got 3.
Mad Dodge
Wow.
wants to know where his link is. Should we give him a link, or should we make him squirm like a worm on a hook?
Give him a link.
Yeah, give him a break.
Get that dirty old bastard in here.
Get the dirty bastard in here. All right, let me.
So let's see. That's 3 wows. So repetition 1, repetition 2, and puppetry. So that's 3 drinks.
That's 3 drinks, he says. I gotta catch up here. Hang on. Dodge, your link is gonna be on Twitter because I don't feel like opening Discord.
You lazy bastard.
Well, I have to
Like I wanna
literally
talk.
start Discord up on my computer. So what are we at? 4 drinks total from the last one?
Yeah.
Doku, okay, Pete, Doku's just trying to get rid of us. He's just trying to my liver's made out of iron.
Iron liver. I am iron liver.
I am Iron Liver. Oh wait, Tony Stark was an alcoholic, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the devil in the bottle, man. This is a classic storyline.
Oh, I forgot to cut this
Yeah.
shit, so this is just pure beam. Lovely.
Have fun.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, God. And it's warm too, so it sucks double hard.
Oh. Oh. So,
Down the hatch. Down the hatch. It's making my eyes water.
I feel like a dragon. Like, I can feel the heat escaping from my nostrils. Oh, God, that was
Terra
disgusting.
Marine says he thinks our drink counter needs a one-time modifier.
Dodge says roll a d10.
D10 for drinks. Let's see. How many do you guys get? 6.
Terran
6 more
Marine
drinks.
says it is his channel after all. Dodge is like, right. We don't need Dodge's channel. We've been doing quite well on our own. Thank you very much, Dodge. God damn, Pete. Where'd that come from?
Oh my God, I'm hurting over here. I'm having rum and coke, man.
Rum and Coke.
It's the cherry
Oh,
coke
boy.
too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you're gonna have the extra special ass burns tomorrow.
Oh, so I'm gonna sleep till 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Shit, dude. See, and I have to be to work tomorrow morning. This makes this so much more difficult. Speaking of, you're up, Pete.
Oh, okay. Did we read from what's his name here?
What's up, Dodge?
Jack D. Did we read Jack D yet?
Did we read Jack Daniels?
So Jack
Don't
D gave
think
it
we did.
5 stars. 5 stars. Made me feel like a kid again. A kid transported to a magical world full of amazing creatures and characters both fun and terrifying. Not only did it fill me with a sense of nostalgia, but also made me think of our own world, where we have the same issues facing us that the Gelflings face themselves. A dying world, corrupted by those in power who are greedy and power hungry. It is a show reflecting both current issues of greed, power, and environmental destruction, while at the same time it felt fun, hopeful, and imaginative, which is an exceptional feat. Anybody who loves fantasy, lovable characters, and a classic tale of good versus evil is in for a real treat. I hope they keep making new content, because I, for one, just want more and more of the world of Dark Crystal. Jim Henson would have been very proud.
Oh, for fuck's
Great
sake.
show.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. So, were they talking about Tolkien's, Lord of the Rings,
Oh
or
my
what?
God.
and Frank, yeah, fuck you.
Hey, Dodge. The Brewers are gonna get the pennant this year.
Yeah, fucking right. You're right. Great, you fucking little soy boy.
I'm the soy boy. Okay.
Yeah, L.A. motherfucker. West Side.
I'm the soy boy. Okay, we got some
I think you're the only one that's more bold than I am. So
Probably.
congratulations, you win.
But
You
I've
win on
lost
that one.
I've lost some weight, so I'm thinner than you are now.
What? What? You're thinner than 185, 190 at fucking 6 feet tall. Good for you, dude.
Shh, Dodge.
Nice.
Dodge. Shh, it's okay. We got a
No,
couple
no,
chats here. We got a couple chats. I need to address these chats, Dodge, and then I will let you go back to your railing on me. That's just let me address these chats.
You started it.
I did start it, but I want to address some chats, and you can go back to fucking with me all you want. So we got Mr. Monopoly in the chat. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Terran Marine says 10 drinks for massive cocksucking. You heard him, boys. 10 drinks.
God.
Mazarus says, I binge watched all 10 episodes and is a hardcore fan of the original. I loved it.
Mazarus, what's up, man? How you doing? This is a prequel, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a prequel thing. I don't like the idea of a prequel. Like, am I the only one who's just kind of like, eh?
Yeah, I would like to know what happened after the fact, but we got to assume that after the fact, maybe everything was okay because they solved the problems with the Dark Crystal in the movie.
From what I understand, is that at the end of the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, the Gelflings overtake the Skeksis. and like beat them up and then eject them from where the crystal is housed. If that's the case, then that's a complete retcon of the original movie, and that just I don't like it.
Frank, I am asking a question and not trying to be a
Yes.
dick here.
Yes. What's your
Did you
question?
actually go ahead and watch the movie
I
before
have-
you did this?
I've
or
seen
was it
the
usual
movie.
where you're just reading comments?
I've seen
Which is fine.
the movie. I have not seen the Netflix show, and that's because I refuse to give Netflix my money.
Okay, fair enough. I do pay Netflix because, well, the kids love it. And actually, I'm thinking about reviewing Nightfall. Nightfall was a badass show by the History Channel, and I just went right through the both seasons of it like quick as shit. It was good. I liked it. It's all about the Knights Templar, Pete. You'd love it.
Oh, that's my shit right there.
Mazurus wants to know what's a retcon. I was saying that.
Continuity.
What's that?
Retroactive continuity.
Yeah, what the retcon would be if at the end of the show, the battle that ejects the Skeksis from the castle where the Dark Crystal's being held, that kind of rewrites what's been done in the original movie, because in the original movie, Jen and Kira have to go and heal the crystal. They have to go repair the crystal so that the Skeksis and the Mystics can become one entity again.
So, do you think this prequel is a worse idea than maybe a sequel to The Labyrinth? Like, these two movies, okay?
I don't think
Dark Crystal
either
and
needs to be
Labyrinth
done, to
were
be
put
honest.
up against... Wait a minute, though, Frank. Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, back in the day,
Right.
were put up side by side against each other.
Right.
Could you see a Labyrinth sequel right now to compete with this Dark Crystal series or what have you?
I think both are a bad idea, but I'll try and sit down on like Tuesday when I have a day off and watch the episodes. I tried watching the first one and I kind of got angry during the introduction, so I don't know. Jelly Ducks wants to know if this is a new movie coming out. No, it's a Netflix series. It's like 10 episodes, and they got like each episode's like what, 45 minutes long.
Actually, something that just jumped out to me, if anybody can answer this, it says Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Season 1. Do they
Right.
plan on having a second season?
I don't believe so. I don't think that was in the plan. I think just the one season was in the plan.
Well,
It's kinda
no,
weird
I
to
don't
throw
think
Season 1 in there. If that's the case.
exactly. I think Doku has a point. If you're gonna say season 1, then you're assuming that they've already paid for season 2, or else it'd be a mini series, a 10-episode mini series,
We'd
like the
know.
X-Files Fox reboot, right?
We'd know
You
right away, though. We'd know by the end of the weekend. Like, Netflix will announce it by, like, Monday or something, whether or not they're gonna renew it or not.
It seems to have gotten good enough audience reviews and critic reviews that they'd kind of be stupid not to, considering the position that they're in. After Disney decided to fuck them over, and that terrible
Yeah,
thing called Bird
But
Box. we had to
here's the
suffer through.
problem. Here's the problem. Disney owns Jim Henson, right? They own the Henson name.
No,
They
no, no, no,
own-
no. They only own the Muppets.
Oh, do they only own the Muppets?
They only own the Muppets.
So what happened? Because I know that they owned Jim Henson Studios for a while.
No, like
Did
Jim
they
Henson's
have to-
Creature
'cause
Shop,
they-
Jim Henson Studios are different, and then Sesame Street's totally different.
Well,
too.
because Disney owns dinosaurs as well. Did they have to give up their stake in Jim Henson to acquire
Wait.
other things?
no,
Wait a minute, Dinosaurs, the show that was on TGIF back
Right.
in the 90s?
right? They own that because they own ABC, and it's part of ABC's catalog.
Okay, I got
Okay,
you.
yeah, that makes sense.
So they
Hmm.
only bought the Muppets, and Jim Henson was trying to sell the Muppets to Disney back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, no, and I thought didn't HBO buy Sesame Street? I thought HBO bought
HBO bought Sesame Street,
That is a
and
trip.
Children's Television Workshop became Sesame Workshop.
That is a trip. Mazurus
Well-
says something he noticed about, or she, I don't know. I don't know. Something noticed about Age of Resistance. The titles to each of the 10 episodes in season 1 are actual quotes from the 82 film. That's interesting.
Oh, that
Um,
is a fun little factoid.
If Jim Henson is if Jim Henson is flying solo, then I'll try and give it a watch. I will try
What?
and give it like more than episode 1. Because I was just going, because I believed it was a Disney property. I was just going to give it the 1 episode and see how I felt, and try and give the first episode a fair shake. But I'll try and give it more than that. But if I don't,
Mazurus also said yes. They leave a lot to be a lot open to be told between a prequel and the film story. So I guess they are probably planning on a season 2 then.
Well,
Yeah.
no, and the thing is, what I'm wondering, Frank, is there even room for puppetry like that anymore?
no, there
Is
is. There's a
the
huge
Hanson
demand.
brand worth that much, really?
No, there's a huge demand for practical effects and puppetry. Look at Farscape, right? Farscape was phenomenal, and that was done by the Henson Company.
Oh
Right,
yeah, no,
you gotta
Farscape is
take into
one of
account
the
that
best.
Farscape was limited by the technology at the time.
Right, and think of what they could accomplish now. Holy shit.
I'm surprised they actually haven't brought it back. But then again, Sci-Fi's too busy giving us Sharknado or Sharkane or Sharkano or whatever the
Well,
fuck they come up
can
with
you-
next.
No, Doku, can you believe that Sci-Fi gave up The Expanse to Amazon, who now made it look like a goddamn movie for every episode, and making Sci-Fi look like a bunch of whiny bitches, which they are. I mean,
No, sci-fi has a okay, we're starting to evolve from the drinking game, so we'll get back on track in a second here after I, make this point. Sci-fi has been shit since they changed their name from, well, not since they changed their name, since before that actually. Right around the time when they ended Warehouse, what was it? Warehouse 13, I think it was called.
Yeah, Warehouse 13.
oh, that wasn't that right after they ended SG-1?
It
'Cause
was.
that's when I stopped watching. I was like,
It
well,
was.
there goes my Stargate.
the
Fuck you.
day sci-fi started adding wrestling to their roster, to their weekly roster of programming, that's when sci-fi died. Taryn Marine says, odd factoid, Disney has slightly fewer hulls than the USN. Ooh. Mazarus says, the look of the new Dark Crystal, it just kept me floored the whole time. As beautiful and detailed as the original, but furthering the look of it. Yeah, because they used all of the same techniques. Mazarus, talking to you directly, Mad, there totally is, Mad. And the level of work that went into this production is astounding, totally mind-boggling, and it shows. Guys, let's have a drink on behalf of Mazarus in the chat here. I'm glad you're enjoying the show, but that sounds like some grade A cocksucking, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers, Mazarus. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
cheers. But no, the thing remains, okay, puppetry, sure, you could still do it. You could do a whole lot more with CGI, right? I mean, let's be real here.
You can, but
Puppetry
CGI is
is-
more expensive. CGI is still more expensive than puppetry work.
What about claymation? Claymation is way more expensive than CGI.
Actually, it's a lot cheaper than even it's the cheapest of the most practical effects. Stop motion is the cheapest of the practical effects. The only reason people don't do it is because it's a pain in the ass to fucking key.
Well, it's cheaper and it's also time consuming as fuck.
Yeah. Make it Nashy. How the hell's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. He says, "What?"
What's up, Make It Nashy? How do you do?
That's one of your boys, right, Pete? One of your.
That's right. There's Mazarus.
Well, we're happy to have you guys. Make sure that you head on over to Exile Opinions, YouTube or on D Live. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up.
Well,
Share
they're
it
on
around.
Exile Opinions right now. I shared out the link.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Thanks,
and
mate.
also, if you do join us on D Live, assuming D Live wants to be cooperative, you might be the proud winner of some Lino tokens. Anyways, since you said we're going to get back on track, I'll go ahead and take the next review. Top of the next page, Jan L for 1.5 stars. Yeah, Mazarus, you're gonna like this one. Yawn, so disappointed. Couldn't sit through the woeful story, even though it looks wonderful. Nothing like the depth and grit of the first one. Seems like they're not even following their own story. It seems all very Disney-fied in the worst possible sense.
Oh, shit.
Plus, with all the padding, I think it could have been cut down drastically in order to have some oomph. If I had spent all the time on art, production, and technical genius, I'd had felt seriously let down by the story. I feel like they're bellaboring. I don't know this word. Huh. Bellaboring several points.
Belaboring?
Interesting.
Belaboring, maybe?
Yeah, belaboring. That spelling always throws me off. It's weird. Belaboring. Yeah, belaboring. God, I don't like the way that word is spelled. That's why I never use it. Mazarus, I'm assuming you strongly disagree with that review. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to give any drinks to this one. Maybe just one for the Disney-fied thing, just because, okay. Why not? Anytime I see Disney, I feel driven to drink.
So, one drink? One drink, ladies and gentlemen?
Two drinks. One for Disney and one because I couldn't read belaboring because I'm a drunkard.
Oh, god damn. Had a mouthful of beam there. I think I can feel my teeth, I think I feel the enamel just stripped away.
Yeah, Mazarus says depth and grit. She didn't finish the first episode, and you can tell because when the show gets bad or horrifying, it goes way over the top. Serious violence and gore when it needs to happen. Kind of interesting to hear from a prequel show that was based on a children's movie. But
Let's
then again,
be
I guess
honest.
that's not different from 80s children's movies. They tend to be dark.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. The last time we had a prequel that was that was directed at children, everyone hated it because of Jar Jar.
Oh, Darth Jar Jar.
Well, is the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance really directed at children, or is
No,
it
I
directed
think
at
it's
children of
directed at
the 80s?
us. I think it's directed at us. Like
Yeah, well-
our age groups.
Yeah, that would make sense considering all the talk of nostalgia, and it is based on a 1982 film. So, I mean, shit, like, Kim forced me to watch the Last Unicorn, which I was vehemently opposed to. And then I watched it, I'm like, holy crap, dude, this is geared towards kids? No wonder our generation's so screwed up. We had our childhood fucking traumatized, and we didn't even realize it.
Well, yeah, you have movies like what? Legend of the Fall, Labyrinth, Dark Crystal. All these movies came out around the same time in the early to late 80s.
Let's also keep in mind that they made action figures based off RoboCop and the Terminator.
They made a
Very
fucking
true.
Saturday morning cartoon show based on
Rambo.
RoboCop.
Oh, do you remember G.I. Joe? I was watching the cartoons in the 90s.
G.I.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Joe.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Rambo had his own cartoon. They made cartoons out of R-rated movies, and they sold
Yeah.
toys for these R-rated movies.
They made
I
a
mean,
fucking toy
I
line
saw
for
RoboCop as a
Alien.
kid.
Yeah, they made a toy line for Alien.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just about to bring that up. I had the Xenomorph toy.
I had the snake alien and the bull alien, the dog.
Oh, fuck, man. No wonder kids nowadays need safe spaces. If they grew up in the 80s, they'd actually be able to deal with society.
Yeah, can you imagine?
You'd have
them
been
dealing
fucking
with Freddy Krueger? Like,
desensitized.
holy shit.
You'd have been desensitized at this point. Oh man.
Do you remember the Game Glove, right? For
The power
Oh,
glove.
God, don't remind me of that
Yeah.
fucking god-awful
God
invention.
damn it,
Wizard?
Todd! You're fucking throwing our stream off again.
The Wizard with Fred Savage.
Oh
Now
Christ.
Glove was amazing. Fuck you. That was great.
Was it amazing like the Dodgers?
Oh, there's the shade.
Right, kicking the dick.
You know what, man? It's hilarious to me. You guys keep laughing at me like I'm the asshole. I'm pretty sure we have the best record in baseball right now, and we're probably going back to the World Series.
Who
So
cares?
yeah,
Keyword bad.
METS, Mets.
the Mets. Did you just say the New York fucking Mets?
Dude, I grew up in New York, okay? I grew up in New York.
The Mets, dude.
I grew up in New York. I am legally obligated to root for either the Mets or the Yankees during baseball season. All right?
No, the Yankees could suck a cock, and the Mets wish that the Yankees were sucking their cock. That's pretty much how it all boils down. And the Dodgers are sitting back going, ha ha, we're better than you. Yeah, fucking fuck you.
Here's
That's right. I did the bum joke, Pete.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Real quick,
Here's-
guys.
Here's one.
Interjecting just to address the chat. Meki had all the toys from that show. Tara Marine says Legends of the Fall was awesome, but I'm an old fugger. Maz said, who wanted to own their own five-pointed glaive from that movie, the movie The Crawl.
Oh yeah.
Circa 1993, Jelly Duck hasn't seen the original movie of Dark Crystal. That makes two of us. Did they make on Netflix with a few episodes? It's 10 episodes. It's supposed to be a prequel to the original movie. Paranormal Stories: Return to Oz. Another movie I completely forgot about.
Yeah, that was a freaking movie.
Yeah, it was. Tara Marine, I think they changed the law. It used to be illegal to put marketing directly in the shows sometime in the mid-'80s, hence He-Man and Transformers.
Yeah, Reagan did
Yeah,
that.
that's a good point. Yeah, that I forgot about that.
They were not
that's a
allowed
good
to
point.
market to kids like that. And then it was like, okay, they changed the law. So that's when the triangle came in. Toys, comics, TV.
They made
Yeah,
a point of
that's
that in a
right.
Futurama episode, if you guys remember. It was called the Saturday Morning Fun Pit.
Well, no, and
Yeah.
I would like to point out too, if you notice, modern Hollywood is going back and editing the old movies and cutting out the cigarettes and
Like how they put fucking walkie-talkies in place of the fucking guns in E.T.
oh yeah, what the fuck?
Like how the fuck did they get away
No
with
fucking
that?
sense.
Here's
'Cause no one
one.
questioned it.
Here's one from Gregory P. 2.5 stars. While it is gorgeous to look at, it's too rushed to really get invested. I'll bet toy companies will cash in on it, though. Kids will no doubt be mesmerized by it, but doubt it will age in the same way the original has. People looking
Speaking of
for a
toys.
walk-through nostalgia will only enjoy the look, not just the feel. It's definitely Dark Crystal in name only. Oof.
Oh wow,
Oof.
that's some shade. Drink for the fucking shade. Do we drink for both shade and saltiness? Is that two?
I just had to.
I would say too, yeah. I don't have access to read more because Rotten Tomatoes. Ever since you started protecting Captain Marvel, your website has become even harder to use. Get
Disney
your
has the
shit
opposite effect of the Midas
together.
touch.
Yeah, Captain Marvel touched Rotten Tomatoes and everything turned to shit. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes was already shit, but like now it's like Bono levels of shit.
Well, no, and there's some aspects about TV that I wouldn't mind talking about. If you can't move on here, then we might as well just bullshit.
Oh, we're moving on.
Can you hit next? You said that the website was fucked.
No, I can't hit read more because
Okay.
the website is fucked. So we can still read the reviews. I just can't read like when someone posts a longer review. I just can't read whatever comes next because
Why would that be a thing? That's
because
weird.
Rotten Tomatoes blows. All right, Pete, you're up. Or do you want to take one dodge?
Okay, I'm gonna read this one. It's a 5-star review from Mervin G. Mervin, poor person named Mervin.
Who the fuck names their kid Mervin?
I have no idea. So Mervin says, amazing. and you can feel the love in every second of each of the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance episodes. From the very start, you are whisked back into the world before the original movie, and every step of the way you are shocked and filled with joy and wonder. This is a must-see for anyone of any age and continues the legacy created by Jim Henson.
Oh boy, that's definitely 2 drinks at least.
That's right.
Ah, fuck. There's one. Yeah, that felt wonderful. Couple of chats here. Matt, I'm trying to figure out where this starts. Mazarus says, also Agent Resistant, Mark Hamill voices one of the main characters. I won't say who. Taryn Marine says, oh, for fuck's sake. Mazarus says, yeah, I don't agree with that review. Taryn Marine says, Mark Hamill is a darn fine actor. Mazarus says, hey, I could be wrong about how it turns out in the future. Who can say? Taryn Marine says, Attack of the Rotten Tomatoes. Mazarus with a good point here. The Last Jedi started some of the bullshit on Rotten Tomatoes too. No, I think it further cemented some of the shit. Let's see. Mazarus, joy and wonder is douchery.
That is douchery. I think
It
that's
is. Let's drink for douchery. 4 for douchery, ladies.
Well, no, and I'm looking at your screen here, Frank. I think you're the one sharing. I'll go ahead and read Jay's.
No, I'm reading JD. You can fuck it right off.
Okay, I called it.
I was going to read JD.
Go ahead, Frank, sir. Go for it.
The progressive themes are so unoriginally overt in this series that it's depressing. Hollywood continuing to push their leftist narrative is exhaustively overdone.
God. Never...
Jacob says, at Exiled, this is for Mad, Game of Trannies. Jelly Duck says, no have can you. As Yoda, no have can you. Jacob says, shit. Oh my god. Alright, so I got the Sprite poured, and I'm gonna get the beam poured. This is gonna be definitely cut. But, fuck, dude, this was a full bottle of beam. Look at where I'm at. I'm halfway down the label. I'm halfway down the fucking label. This was a full bottle when we started, you assholes.
What style of beam is that? Is that regular old Jim beam?
This is the apple beam, and it goes amazing. It goes amazing with Sprite. Oh my god. It's like you're biting into an apple that you just smoked a J through.
Well, if I don't hear from you tomorrow and I don't hear from you the next day, I know what happened. Liver failure.
Sharadi says, stop being stupid. Fuck you. I get to be stupid all I want.
Yeah, shut up, woman.
Alright, who's up next?
I'm going to take one and then I want Pete to go. But I'm on the next page from Riker A. Half star. So, completely ignore the actual lore. What is it with Hollywood and ruining classic stories? Ooh.
Oh, God.
Savage.
Still too much beam in that.
Although he's not wrong, Hollywood does have a habitual problem of ruining classic stories, but he seems to be the odd man out on this opinion. Then again, it is Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe he has a point. No offense to you, Maz, but
no, much offense to him. Fuck you. Taryn Marine says Apple Beam and Sprite. Hey, yeah, no, it's good shit. Sharadi says I just got laid, bitches. Good job.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. It's actually easier for women to get laid than it is for men.
Especially when you're married.
Like, yeah, especially when you're married, because all you gotta do is like, hey, stick your dick in me. Taryn Marine, Sharadi, stop being a bitch. Oh wait, that ain't gonna happen. Oof. Ouch.
Oh.
Ouch.
That's a drink for savagery.
Ouch, everyone. Let's hold our glasses to Terran and consume.
Oh, we're such a lovely band of misfits and miscreants and lushes and alcoholics and complete fucking pricks. I
We're
love it.
only as toxic as the alcohol in our containers.
Which is very.
God, everyone's dunking on Shirati. It's so easy to dunk on Shirati. I'm sorry, Shirati. Kind of.
You're not. Stop fucking lying.
I said kind of. I qualified it.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Pete, you got one you want to read? Pete?
I think Pete got faded from the J.
Oh, sorry. I was blowing my nose. I had my mic off. This one,
That's all
this
good.
one comes from Robbie D. It's an avatar of a shirtless man.
Uh-oh.
He gives it 4.5 stars.
Oh,
It
God.
says, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is a family-friendly and has a general sheen of class that might make it more appealing to a wider audience. It's absolutely gorgeous, with delightful physical puppets giving a weight and realism to the colorful fantasy imagery. Some viewers might be put off by
Wow.
the fact it's acted out by puppets, but they're missing out. Age of Resistance is a compelling and powerful story packed with relatable characters.
That is
man,
the
I got
dumbest.
cancer
That
from
is
that.
the second dumbest review I think has been read tonight. Dester, how's
Yeah.
it going, man? Welcome to the chat. He says, seriously, fuck YouTube for not letting me know you guys were streaming. I didn't get notified either.
It showed up for me, actually, which is a rarity.
Mazarus in the chat says, family friendly? One of the Skeksis has pustules on his snout that regularly erupt, sometimes directly into its food. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I didn't need to know that.
Try keeping your
Baz,
drinks
you know
down
we're playing
after
a
that.
drinking game here, right?
Pustules. Erupting sores.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's like
Shirati-
herpes on my
Shirati says
nostril.
Sharada said she talked to Kim today about being a cyborg. Yeah, that's a running joke between Kim. It's now going to be a running joke between you two, I suppose, knowing her sense of humor.
Dodge, you've
Which,
been
just
awfully
like the
quiet.
story, is dark.
Dodge has been awfully quiet. Let's hear a review from Dodge.
He might be dealing with his kids.
He might be. He might be wrangling those little crotch goblins.
Ruffians.
Doesn't he regularly
Little
fall asleep?
rapscallions.
I do not regularly fall asleep.
There he is.
God
That's what
damn
it took. Terran Marine says, I get all kinds of left-handed compliments and sarcasm around family gatherings. Those are called gangbangs, Terran Marine. You gotta just accept it.
Oh.
Go ahead, Dodge.
Oh.
You got one for us?
Well, I'm looking at your screen, so I guess
Oh, yeah, go for
we'll
it.
go with Donald C here. 5 stars. I saw the original in 1982, and it was so amazing. Now 37 years. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, man. I'm done.
Yeah, no, fuck you. I'm done. No,
I'm done. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Now, 37 years later, we finally get a spectacular continuation of the storyline. Wait a minute.
It's not a
No, this-
continuation. This
Yeah,
guy didn't
right?
fucking watch it. This guy didn't fucking watch it. Everyone 3 drinks for this asshole not watching the fucking thing.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool.
Oh,
Fuck
here we
you.
go.
Oh god, that hurts.
It definitely dwarfs the original in scope, vision, story, and special effects. Well, it's funny,
Fuck you.
I haven't even seen the first movie and I'm calling bullshit.
Fuck you. Let's give Donald C here, the world's biggest. Fuck you.
What the fuck? Okay, Netflix and the Hanson Company have given the Dark Crystal franchise the treatment that it deserves. The story arches feel what? Is that a proper sentence?
I
Drink.
think he's talking about the feat the story has.
Oh.
They might need Arch's supports.
Yeah, no, drink.
God.
I'm done. Fuck you.
Punch out. I'm done. you know it's drink worthy when Dodge says no. This is terrible. This guy didn't even fucking watch it.
If I'm saying that's not a proper sentence, then you know you fucked up. All right.
Turn Marine says 2 bow fingers for Donald C. What's with this show? What was that show with the dozers and the trash heap?
That was Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, that was right.
Okay,
Here in
okay.
Fraggle Rock.
Let's correct this sentence. The story arches are very relevant with what is happening in the world today. Each episode feels more like a feature film than just a series. Superbly executed.
Yeah, well, so did the
Fantastic
fucking
world
movie,
building,
you
character
dickhole.
development, and go fuck off, I'm a cunt. Is pretty much what the dots say, right?
Go to bed with Sharati, Donald C.
Oh. Also, doesn't he need story arcs?
No, see, like I had to correct the sentence because that shit's fucked.
Wow. And Dodge just became Sharati. Sharati says.
Yeah, like when am I the grammar Nazi?
We
Are
got
you kidding me
Oz.
right
How
now?
the fuck's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. We're dunking on Sharati a little bit. Enjoy. Terran Marine is just laughing his ass off. Jelly Duck says, I remember the show Fraggle Rock. Dester says also Hush, or he says Hush the Dark Crystal. I haven't heard that name in a long ass time. Also, D Live needs an email notification feature. No, it definitely does. Terran Marine says crotch fruit. Oof.
I got a couple of plums right here.
Here's one from Amy Michelle H. Story is intriguing and the world building is amazing. Beautiful sets and puppets are astounding. My 10-year-old was mesmerized. Well done, hoping for a second. See this.
Yeah, okay. The way you read that makes it sound like she wants to be plugged one more time, but you know, fair enough.
That's what I was going for. Did it work? Does everyone
Yeah,
agree with Dodge?
congratulations. Worked perfectly.
Dester says you can just feel the love. Huh, not Hush, you dyslexic melon ball.
Melon ball.
Jelly Duck says become Shiranians. No, that's not happening at all. Terran Marine says, hey, I listen to TFM on the regular. He rubbed off a bit. Sharati says he just got his cock sucked. I don't think he cares. I don't think he much cares what is said.
Well, no, and I gotta do what Riker A said here real quick. It's fast. So, completely ignore the actual lore. What is it with Hollywood and ruining classic stories? Bravo!
I think Doku just read that one not too long ago.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we did, but it's worth reading. It's worth reading again.
Is it one of those that's worth reading again?
It is, because fuck Hollywood and fuck the retconning bullshit. Hollywood
right.
can go fuck itself.
All right, Pete, you're up, man. You're up.
All right. Well, this is a half-star review from Amr E. Amr E.
Oh God, yeah, I see that one.
A sad version of a Muppet Show.
Oof.
Provide even with extreme rendering. You can't bring such a story with Muppets.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Amuri.
I'm just drinking out
Isn't
of
that-
irritation.
Okay, isn't that the name of a Pokemon?
I have no idea.
Memes, how the fuck's it going, man? Sharati says
memes,
Oz really wanted
yeah.
to watch this show too. What's up, guy? Or hey guys, what's going on? Nothing as grandiose as the rally to save turtles. Terran says in agreement with Sharati. Terran Marine, there's some other shit that's going on that I can't keep up with. I'm too fucking plastered at this point. Mazarus says,
All right.
Pete, that one you just read, guarantee they're not a fan of the original. If you watch the prequel and come to that conclusion, you never knew anything about the Dark Crystal to begin with. No, I agree with you
with that.
completely.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
So
Because,
let's.
I mean, what are you talking about? You can't do this with Muppets. The only way you can do it's with Muppets. You
No.
bastards.
Yeah, seriously. So, Mazarus, we're all drinking to you, buddy.
I can cheers to that. And while you guys do that, get your counters ready. I'm reading the one right below it from Daniel D for 5 stars.
I got cat hair
Blown
stuck
away.
in my mouth.
Blown away. A gobsmacking achievement. The only real problem is the original 1982 film that the series is building towards, he forgot the S, now seems small and insignificant in comparison.
Fuck you!
Age of Resistance takes what Jim Henson started and ratchets it into the stratosphere. A++.
Oh, go fuck yourself. There's not enough alcohol to drink to this asshole's fucking review.
Can I just point out that the term gobsmack sounds like somebody putting on chapstick with a dick?
The term gobsmack sounds like a knockoff band trying to do cover songs for Godsmack.
But
Dester says, "Give me a minute to dash to my liquor cabinet." Jelly Duck says, "Better go. Have a great day. Have a great day." And thanks for joining us, Jelly Duck. Mazarus says, "Cheers." Meme says, "The only proper way." Jelly Duck says, "I'm gonna watch on Netflix if it's worse." Terran Marine says, "Memes like to be contrarian to the contrarian, which I can respect at least." Mazarus, it's just LOL. Never mind. Sharati says, "Go die in a fiery pit of acid." I'm not gonna question that. Or Make It Nashy says, "Ha ha ha, creepy little book." I think he's talking to you, Pete.
It might have to do with the chapstick dick.
Terran Marine. Fuck, dude. Terran Marine says 9.5 on the belch. I would have given that like a 3, like at most. Meme says, "Are y'all angry because they're saying it's better than the original?" I don't think we're angry.
Oh, I'm not angry at all.
I don't think we're angry. I don't think I'm angry.
I'm looking forward to watching it personally.
I'm gonna sit through the first episode. I'm gonna try and give the first episode a more fair shake. I was under the original impression that it was Disney owned, that they still own Jim Henson like entirely. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more, right? I'm gonna give it a little bit more of my attention and try
this
to.
is solely a Henson production. As far as I know, the only other thing Henson has in the works is a Fraggle Rock movie.
God damn.
I
don't know how to
hope
feel
not.
about that.
Yeah, I don't like where that's headed. And
Memes. Never mind, not memes. Make It Nashy says, "Lol, sunbathing like that," or something like that. Oh, we just got a follow. Fuck, dude. Where is? Where is my fucking... Okay, I gotta bring up a whole nother application to figure out what just happened. Because we got a notification, and I am stumped as to what that...
Streamlabs, thank you for subscribing, Chef Carolyn.
Oh, Chef Carolyn. How you doing, Chef Carolyn? What's going on?
How's it going? Welcome to the chat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate the support.
Thank you. Just remind Doku to suck your dick afterwards.
Well, gee, thanks. Just throw me out there like that, man.
Hey, Doku, you were there at the company meeting, okay? You were there when we all voted you to be the official dick sucker.
I was outvoted. Damn it.
So we got a couple of follows here I want to address. We've got the memes, memes of destruction. Hey, he's a good friend of both Dodge Doku and I, or with a lot of us, I guess, instead of both. Andrew has subscribed. Thank you, Andrew, for subscribing. That was 17 days ago. 16 days ago, at A Tall K subscribed. Orby subscribed to us on YouTube. Chef Carolyn, thank you again. You all subscribe to us on YouTube. We also got a couple of new followers on DLive, which I want to thank. Once I bring the DLive page up toward the end of the stream, I'll be doing a DLive giveaway in just a minute here. If there is anyone chatting on DLive, which I think it's just Desture right now, isn't it?
I haven't seen anybody else mention DLive, so I think it's just Dest.
Wait, if I go over to DLive, do I get free shit?
You'll get
You could
Lino
potentially-
coin.
You could potentially win some Lino tokens, I suppose, but you are part of the show, so I don't know if you qualify there, Dodge.
I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think it works that way, right?
Nice try, though.
I'm gonna throw 100 Lino into the chest, and I'm going to do a giveaway right now. Make It Nashy says DLive is cool. I do it. I do DLive too. We're streaming to DLive right now. So if you want to follow us on DLive, feel free to.
Yeah, and you might want to give it like a minute or two in case anybody wants to jump into DLive to see if they can.
Yeah, I'm
manage to
just
win
gonna
some
throw. I'm gonna throw 100 Lino into the pool, on top of what we already have. So it's gonna be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. I'm just gonna wait for the thing to come up, and I'm gonna read it. Holy shit, dude! I can feel like my spine just collapse in on itself from the amount of alcohol that we've had already. If you've survived tonight, hit us with a thumbs up.
Yeah, it is the Rotten Tomatoes drinking game. We do this more frequently than I care to admit.
Either that or hit up Doku, Frank, or any of us up on Twitter and be like, "Hey, I survived." We'll retweet it, right?
Yeah, we'll retweet it.
Yeah, definitely.
At the Mad Libertarian, 33 or something like that?
Mad Libertarian 3. 3 because of Dale Earnhardt.
At Doku, at Doku, some obscure numbers which no one's gonna go through. You could follow Creepy Little Book at Creepy LIL Book, and you can follow me at Tower of Shandor.
You can watch me get fucking banned from Twitter for slut shaming.
Is that really what happened?
I got a 12-hour ban for saying slut should be ashamed.
Oh, we got Make It Nashy on DLive chat now, doing some gifs. Welcome.
Yeah, and if you wanna follow me on Twitter, just search Doku space HL space SD. It'll be the first one that pops up. It has a number that starts with an 8 because I guess people use that Twitter handle enough for.
Wow, there's
Twitter to
only
give you
3
some
pages of
Put
this.
this shit in your description.
Well, no, and it's because you got banned from Twitter 8 times. Don't lie to the people.
There's only 3 pages of reviews here. There's only like 4 or 5 pages of reviews. I take that back, not 3. But we're on the last page of reviews, guys.
Oh, well then. Looks like we might have to shoot the shit for a little while after we get through the last page.
Oh, fuck yeah. We're definitely going to shoot the shit and try and sober up a little bit because, fuck, dude, my liver hurts.
Oh, your liver needs to toughen up, sir.
My liver hurts. It's all because of Dodge and how bad the Dodgers suck.
Dude, my team is better than your team.
I don't
Fuck
have a
you.
team. I just take joy in ragging on the
Fucking
Dodgers.
Mets. Of all the teams in the entire fucking world, the Mets. Are you fucking kidding me?
I also said the
Fucking
Brewers
Mets.
because I live in Wisconsin now. I grew up in
my God,
New
the
York, but I live in
Brewers
Wisconsin
are
now.
even better. They're in the NL West, aren't they? Like, fuck the Brewers. Are they like last place?
I don't
Sure,
I don't
just
fucking
said,
know. They're
the
like
Red Sox-
68 and 66 or something like that.
Sure, I just said the Red Sox are the best.
God damn it.
The
And I
Red
thought
Sox,
88
guys, listen. The Red Sox is just a metaphor
Hey,
for over circumcised dick.
No, you don't talk about the Red Sox around me. All right.
You showed us your weakness, Dodge.
Meme says
That was your
Mad
mistake.
Dodge. He says Mad Dodge go Sox.
Oh.
Meme
I will murder you, memes. will
says I
burn your house down and piss on the ashes, memes.
Meme says I rolled into Boston blaring the Dropkick Murphys.
That's badass, dude. Yeah, props. Badass.
Turn Marine says 84 Tigers.
Detroit? What? Who the fuck?
Mazarus said something apparently. I'm gonna try and scroll back and see what Mazarus said. Hang on, give me a second here.
Yeah. Okay, while he's doing that, like, does anybody watch the Detroit Tigers? Like, at all? Really?
I watch sports ball.
Sports ball, yay!
Was
Fair
that a
enough.
Philip DeFranco reference?
Make it Nash. He says
Good.
sports smack talk gets me triggered. I'm trying to find.
Real quick, Frank. Before we move on from sports, I do want to give a shout out. My 14-year-old son went to a jamboree today where he played 3 games in a row, and guess what? He won all 3 games.
Dodge pickleball
Okay.
doesn't count.
Is a jamboree a lot like a hoedown?
No, it's
It was a football tournament pretty much, and
Dodge pickleball doesn't count.
well, no, it's actually pretty cool. He's a freshman and he's on varsity. That's awesome.
And
Mazarus.
also, Pete over there, real quick. You got to be careful saying hoedown. Twitter might give you another 12-hour suspension.
Oh, ouch. Mazarus says, Christ, Pete, sorry to hear that. Twitter's morphed into such a fucking cesspit. Yeah, they have. He also says, in Soviet Russia, shit shoot you. Meme says, I'm not the biggest fan of liver. Make it Nash, he says, Twitter can be some bull. And then he's got a fucking gif of a rhino taking a massive fucking diarrhea shit.
Why did Fedorable just get timed out by Streamlabs? Oh, for using too many caps. Damn,
Oof.
Fedorable, good job.
Fucking
Yeah,
Fedorable.
Like, really, only Fedorable would be able to do
Dude,
that.
okay, hey, Fedora man, I left you a link on your Twitter DM. So if you want to join us for the last little leg of our trip here, it's right there for you, buddy. And I'll keep an eye out.
Well, no, and the thing is, though, when it comes to like sports and stuff, sure, you might not like sports, but I think it's good for like teenagers to fucking play sports, especially 14 to fucking 17 or 18-year-old fucking males to play football, right? Go out there and hit people. Yeah.
Okay,
good.
small tangent, because I do agree with you here, Mad Dodge, and I am going to do one of the things I rarely do, and I'm going to rag on Trump a little bit. Violent video games do not encourage violence. It's a release of stress. If you try to keep people from playing sports, if you try to keep them from playing violent video games, if you try to keep them from any sort of stress relief that they get from the daily bullshit that most of you regressive assholes create for us on societal problems that you assholes create. There's my rant.
It's a great blend of puppetry and CGI, neither one distracting from the other. Simon Pegg as Chamberlain nailed it! No, Simon Pegg is not Chamberlain. Go fuck yourself and your mother and obviously your 2 offspring that you've already had from said mother. You fucking hillbilly backwater piece of shit.
Ooh, shade. How many drinks is that?
5. Consume.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, cheers.
Oh, God. Who's ready for Dragon Breath? Oh, hey, Fedora's in our chat here. Hi, Memes.
Wait, what?
Hi, Memes. How's it going, man?
Oh, hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, no, memes. I have an important question.
Go on.
Are turtles still free?
Well, to be fair, I do actually have to make a public apology because the turtle on the sign for the rally to restore Sandy and/or turtles was not actually a turtle. It was in fact a tortoise.
Oh damn.
Oh,
You fucked that up.
Voice made it for me. I'm like, Voice, I know it's short notice. Could you make me some marketing / propaganda material? And he made it. I'm like, I love it. And I thought it was kind of calm. One dude actually confused the face on that picture with Sargon. He's like, is that the face of Carl Benjamin? I'm like, no, that's me
No.
when I had a bunch more weight on me.
That's the Ninja Turtle Leonardo, okay?
Memes
This
is
is
Sargon of
awesome.
Akkad 2.0.
Sargon
this shit.
6.
Yeah, this dude's like, hey, that turtle looks like Sargon. Memes is like, what? No. Like, not at all.
Oh my
It was
god.
very interesting. I got footage incoming, so.
Guys,
That is
I'm
amazing. He had a Sargon tortoise. That's okay. You
Okay.
win, dude.
okay, guys. I'm at the point where I'm so fucking shit-faced. I want to chew on some of the binder clips that are on my microphone arm.
That sounds like a waste of a microphone.
Look at my
Well,
pretty
specifically a
binder
microphone
clips.
arm.
I have binder clips. Lining my microphone arm.
That's kind of weird though that you're gonna chew on them.
Do,
I just-
do you have any gum?
Shandor, are you teething?
Is he biting his
Okay.
Are
mouth
you
square?
on? Hey, I know meth is one hell of a drug, but dude, calm down.
Guys, okay, look. Don't pretend like you've never thrown a penny in your mouth just because it was fun.
What?
Wait, well, it's got like peppery
Beats.
flavor to it.
Beats like, what the fuck? What did I walk into?
Standing around sucking on a handful of pennies.
Well, you're hoping it's gonna have the effect of like one of those like little 9-volt batteries. It's
I
like-
don't do that either. Licking batteries. That's like
Oh my god,
Dude, that's like foreplay to me, okay?
I
it's
did
like
that
trying to
one
open a
time.
doorknob with your mouth.
No, I did
What's that,
once,
Pete?
No, the 9-volt battery to the tongue, and it like sucks your tongue in there. No,
I need to hear what Pete said.
I said it's like trying to open up a doorknob with your fucking mouth.
Dude, okay, I can open a doorknob with my mouth, okay?
wait,
It's all mouth in that doorknob.
So Frank, when was the last time you opened said doorknob with your mouth?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I'm not going to your house ever. I don't wanna-
Oh boy, hold on, guys.
fellas,
That's-
I'm
Hey.
sorry. I gotta run. I got a show to do. in 10
Oh
minutes.
shit, yeah. Hey guys, tune into Creepy Little Book. High
Yeah.
Strangeness in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. We'll be getting going.
Yeah, I wanted
Okay,
to finish
in
this
that
up.
In that 10 minutes, real quick, Pete, sorry to cut you off, bro. Destro, memes, you look like one of those guys that say they do CrossFit and never shut the fuck up about it. This is not a flattering look you have right now. He also says, I bet you eat paint chips too, huh, Frank? Oz the Great and Powerful, you
Dude.
lick 9-volt batteries, invest in a violet or neon wand. Megan Nash just says, wow. Dest again says,
I need to
I'm
pause you
I'm
here.
Finally trying to catch up with you assholes and being drunk. Let's do this, Pete. I'm getting everything up and running. Says Adorable the Horrible. We're setting my tower back up. Nashi again, great show and channel, by the way. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thank you for joining us. Frank, one thing we have to do before everybody leaves is the Lino token giveaway.
Okay, I will do that right now. I will do a Lino token giveaway right now. I'm going to throw in another 100. Alright, I'm going to throw in another 100. You guys can thank Jelly Duck for the contribution of 200 Lino, because that's where this all came from. So I'm going to give away... just give me a second here, because I don't feel like doing the math. Because I'm fucking wasted.
Math is hard.
It
Well,
is.
I have a question. What is it you're actually giving away? What are those tokens for?
Lino, it's
blowjobs.
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's D Live's own version of crypto. What Facebook is trying to do and failed miserably at.
Yeah, with Gemini. Fuck you, Gemini.
I want to say thanks for having me. It was a really good time. Always a pleasure to hang out with you guys.
Dude,
You have a
Pete-
great night. I'll catch you later.
Pete,
Yes,
anytime
definitely,
to
Pete.
tickle your
Thank you
testicles.
for joining us.
Thank you so much. See you later, fellas.
See you later,
Yeah,
Pete.
Dude,
Oh man, I had a good one too. Anytime to tickle your testicles with random drinking is what we do. All right, so I have 259.3 Lino tokens, to give away, and I will be distributing those rewards. Let me get this into the chat right now.
How many Tic Tacs does that buy?
Like a whole box,
Really?
like one whole box,
I can buy a whole box of Tic Tacs.
like
250.3 Lino points.
one whole box. Make It Nashy said throws a Pepe emote. Thank you, dude. Thank you. He says you can't beat Pete, but you can beat Pete's meat. Terran Marine says I thought that was gonna be Libram or some shit on fake.
oh yeah,
Bach.
Libra. Yeah, Libra is what
So-
Facebook was trying to push.
Did you just cross signs of crypto?
Yes. So our two winners are Desture, who gained 164.4 Lino, and Make It Nashy with 94.8. Hope you guys enjoy, like, the $3 worth of Lino there.
that's
But
worth
hey, money is money.
Oh,
Yeah,
congrats.
it is indeed a cryptocurrency. Yes,
So
it is.
No,
before we
that's really
leave the
cool.
stream, guys, I'm going to one last time throw out our tip page. So if you want to help me and Doku out with the channel, we would be much appreciative. If you don't feel like it, we're still appreciative for your review. But we still have some reviews to read here.
Wait, what are we doing?
We still have some reviews to read.
Oh, for what?
Giving ourselves an excuse to kill our livers.
Yes. 5 stars from Daniel Q, smiling the entire time while watching this. Did a fantastic job!
Oh, is this the crystal thingy?
Yes, the dark crystal thingy.
Oh, that
It
actually
is.
looked kind of good.
Well, apparently it's gotten really good reviews. So
Make It
maybe
Nashy
is
says,
pretty good.
monies! Desture says, well, not my final insult. But I'm gonna be busy. Okay. You
Chester,
enjoy
you
being
never
busy.
run out of insults. Let's be serious here.
Yeah, no. May your cup runneth over with insults about the Sox and the Dodgers.
Fuck you.
I mean, if you really want to, Dodge, I can arrange something. I'll bring the lube, alright?
No, I fuck you, not the other way around.
Hey,
son.
hey. Hey, I'm flexible, Dodge.
So you can suck- Never mind. I don't even want to know.
Fedorable, have a good one, dude.
Take it easy,
Catch you
Fedorable. Thanks
guys
for stopping
in the
by.
chat. I'll catch you guys in the chat on Creepy Little Book Stream. If you guys do not check out Creepy Little Book Stream, I am questioning your sanity.
I'm questioning your sexuality, too. We got time for a couple more. We got time for 2 more reviews. So, it looks like memes bowed out. Dodge, you want to take one of these, bro?
Let's see. I'm looking at your page.
Yeah, I know you are.
Okay, so Ivan J. Yes. So much to enjoy. It sounds like Doku last night. I mean, what?
Oh, really now?
So that's going to be instantly 2 drinks for repetition.
Yep.
Oh
And
my
also-
god.
Just make it 3 because that's not a review. That's BS. That's dick sucking. 3 drinks.
I've got heartburn from how much alcohol I've consumed tonight.
Fake. No, I'm kidding, Frank.
I regret ever pitching this decision,
Dude,
to be perfectly honest.
It's not my fault that my genetics dictate that I have an ulcer by the age of 38. Dester says, look up Frank in the chat, Frank. You make Dodge look like a competent human being. Oof. Oof.
Yeah,
Sharadi
that's gotta
says-
be harsh, man. Yeah,
Shroddy
that's rough.
says, question my sexuality, then my sanity. I talk to you people. Terran Marine says, TMI, TMI, TMI. Fedora Bill says, later, guys. Good job, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Terran Marine says, oof. I know, right, Shroddy? Thank you guys for joining us. I am really trying to pour straight, and I fucking can't. Am I slurring
Throwing
my
in the
speech?
towel, huh?
Am I slurring my speech?
Surprisingly enough, no. At least not as much as I would have expected. Give
God.
it 30 minutes, though, and you probably will be.
Damn. Dude, okay, look, we've been going for 1 hour, 25 minutes. All right? 24 minutes. And you've seen every drink I've taken. This is how far down my bottle is. All right? This is 70 proof Jim Beam, 750 milliliters. So it's about a milliliter, or it's about a liter rather, of Jim Beam that I've drank. Right?
You have a fifth, man. You have a fifth. Yeah.
I've had quite a lot of alcohol tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This was a fresh bottle when I opened it. Shroddy says yeesh. Terran Marine says not badly.
And no worse than we usually are, I suppose. Which,
I
not really
suppose.
saying much.
Oh, the Sprite's not helping cutting it either. It's not helping it cutting it. Doku, you're up, man.
well-
You're up, Doku.
Alright, we'll go ahead and read Carl K. for 5 stars. The resurrection of this much criticized epic created by the Henson team will bring back the world of Thraw to a new generation. Sadly,
Fuck you.
Jim Henson. Do you have something to say, good sir?
I'm saying fuck you to this guy, Carl K.
Sadly, Jim Henson received a great deal of criticism for the original as it stepped so far outside his normal projects, and, for its time, was visionary work. The new project shows us the world of Gelflings alongside the evil Skeksis? Is that how you pronounce it?
Skeksis. Like-
Skeksis.
You say Skeks and then Cs. Like,
Skeksis. Okay.
yeah, there you go.
The evil Skeksis, turning the life-giving crystal against all inhabitants. A classic and hopefully better received by a new
Boo.
generation.
Boo!
So far, the puppetry and not CGI is ... deleted by Rotten Tomatoes, apparently.
Apparently. Destier says, but since you a lazy bastard, I know you won't, and seriously, you're a dead ringer for the comic book guy in The Simpsons at this angle. Are you talking about me specifically? Because if that's the case, man, I will... If that's the case, Destier, that I am the dead ringer for comic book guy, I'm cool with that, okay? I like that. Terran Marine says, nothing really cuts booze. All you can do is add salt and food, and many hours later to recover slightly faster. Thanks to my Irish genealogy, Terran Marine. That's such a weird word, isn't it?
Terran? I like
terrain.
the word Terran.
Terran Marine. Since I have Irish genealogy, and very much of my bloodline is Irish, I don't get hangovers, so I will recover as soon as I pass the fuck out. Destier says, for those who are wondering, I'm drinking moonshine. So out of everyone here, I am the most likely to die. Oof, ouch. He says, and yes, Frank, I mean you. That's cool. Destier says, he's weird word drunk. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I am. Terran Marine says, I used to swear by Bouillon Cube tea in the morning. Who drinks
Well, and Dester,
Bouillon
if you are the
Cube
first of us
tea?
to die, just make sure you save me a seat at the bar in hell. I'll see you there.
I'll join you too. Do we have any reviews left on this page? Let's see. We read this one. Okay, here we go. From Robbie D. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is family friendly and has a general sheen of class that might make it more appealing to a wider audience. It's absolutely gorgeous, with delightfully physical puppets giving a weight and realism to the colorful fantasy and imagery. Some viewers might be put off by the fact that it's acted out by puppets, but they'd be missing out. Age of Resistance is a compelling and powerful story packed with reliable characters.
And
Drink.
I don't know, drink just because.
Drink, because I feel like look how much I have in my glass.
It's kind of interesting that that's a 4.5 star, not a 5-star review, though.
Mm-hmm. Shirati says you're gonna die anyway. We all are. Yeah, we are. Dester says we all know by the time we get there, I'll be running it. Yeah, maybe. Terran Marine says like chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, since you were puzzled like a soup broth. Yeah, no, I get it. I just personally wouldn't do a bouillon thing. Like, I get why people would, to get that extra salt in there to help them sober up faster, but I honestly metabolize alcohol pretty fucking quickly. Like, within a half hour of finishing the stream, I will sober up. That doesn't mean I won't.
Because, like me, your ancestors spent the vast majority of their time drinking beer instead of water because the water was more likely to kill you than the beer.
I can touch my chin with my tongue. Dodge, you got one last one for us, buddy?
What's this? Frank.
You might have to go to the previous page.
Frank Shandor. This show looks exactly like what Doku's whole life would look like if he was a damn puppet and a fucking douchebag. This entire series is completely bullshit, and it reflects upon Doku as a human.
Oh, I get it. Dodge is reading his own review that he didn't write.
The love is strong.
So let's drink for Dodge's attempt at humor. Rest in peace, Dodge's humor. You tried.
You died. You died along with the dad jokes from Full House. It's okay.
Much like the coat hanger you were used to abort with, you tried.
Oh,
Dodge, you tried to throw some shade, and much like your character in Vampire the Masquerade, the shadows just didn't really manifest. You rolled a 1.
Terran Marine, Dester says, my hangover cure is more alcohol. That's a lot of people's hangover cure. Shirati says, keep dreaming, Dester. Shirati just joined us on D-Live. Thank you, Shirati. Terran Marine says, I have crazy tolerance, but my hangovers are epic. Shirati says, so a play-by-play of puppetry, rip. Dester says, I can insult you, Shirati, but I stopped kicking easy targets after a few glasses. Let's drink on behalf of Dester's savagery here. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of our Rotten Tomatoes drinking game. That is about it for the evening. I am going to once again throw out our link for our tip page. So if you'd like to help support the stream, please feel free to do so. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us here at Exiled Opinions. Thank you for being among the exiled. And until next time, Doku, what do we tell him?
Doku's not here, man.
Doku ain't here, dude. Oh, there he is. Doku, what do we tell him until next time?
Oh, well, fuck the critics, and also fuck Comcast for doing internet maintenance at 1:36 in the morning. But yes, thank you for joining us, everybody. Fuck the critics, and hopefully you don't die from liver poisoning.